ದೀನ ಪರೀಕ್ಷೆಯೇ ನೀಲಕುಂಠಲೆ ವನರುಹಾನನಂ ಬಿಭ್ರದಾವೃತಂ ಘನರಜಸ್ವಲಂ ದರ್ಶಯನ್ ಮುಹುರ್ ಮನಸಿನ ಸ್ಮರಂ ವೀರಯಚ್ಛಸಿ. All the gopis, they are so much absorbed in Krishna. All the time they are only thinking about Krishna. So some gopi says, oh, Krishna it is the evening time. Krishna is coming back from the Vrindavan pasturing grounds. Let us run to that direction. Because they want to see that beautiful face of Krishna. His curly hairs, his pitambar dhoti is completely covered over with the dust which is raised by the cow's hooves. When the gopis were running, their beautiful earrings were swinging so fast. So the earrings were giving more inspiration to the gopis. Run faster, Krishna is coming, Krishna is coming. And the ankle bell, the panjan of the gopis, they were making more louder sound. And they were also encouraging faster, faster, faster. And our Acharya says, how they were running towards Krishna, how much that attachment was for Krishna, just like a bird is within the cage for a long time, and suddenly somehow or other that bird escapes from the cage. How the bird will fly? Similar, the gopis were running towards Krishna. And another analogy is given, just like when an arrow is released from the bow, with how much intensity, how much speed the arrow moves, in the same intensity, the gopis were running towards that direction. So they were complete, although it was not evening time, although it was not like Krishna is not there at all, but still the absorption is so much. One gopi says, Krishna went to herd the cows in the Vrindavan forest. And the other gopi says, how is that possible? Because just now, when I closed my eyes, I saw Krishna inside my eyes. When I opened my eyes, I saw Krishna standing in front of me. So who went for herding the cows? You are saying that Krishna went for herding the cows, but Krishna is with me. He is inside my eyes. He is standing outside of my eyes. Who went for herding the cows? Even during the night, they couldn't sleep because their eyes filled with tears. And second thing is, in their eyes, their eyeballs, Krishna was always moving here and there. In their eyes, Krishna was moving all the time. How could they get sleep? Vikretu kama kila gopa kanya Murari padar pitachita vritte Dadhyadikam mo havashadavocha Govinda damo daramadhaveti. Desiring to sell milk, curd and butter, the gopis, they keep a pot on their head. And without their knowledge, they are just running here and there. They want to sell the butter, milk and other dairy products. But they didn't even know whether they are walking in the town or they are walking on the bank of Jamuna. Sometimes they enter into the kunjas and they say milk for sale and curd for sale. And they are walking in the kunjas. So our Acharya is right that although they also didn't know whether they are carrying a milk pot or they are running into the Jamuna or they are going to the forest, they don't even know this. Just like a drunken man. If a drunken man is fully drunk, in that drunken stage, he does not keep any secret. In drunken stage, he speaks openly. Whatever things are supposed to not be spoken, he speaks the same thing. So similarly, The gopis, in that ecstasy, they don't even realize their elderly family members are sitting in front of them, and they all say, "Oh Krishna, yesterday you promised me that you will come to Jamuna's bank, but you didn't come." So the elders, they are watching at them. And she becomes embarrassed. And then somehow she came to external consciousness for few moments. And within that few moments, this embarrassment has happened. And then she says to Krishna, "My dear Krishna, why you do like this with me?" And then Acharya writes, very beautiful. Huh? Previously, when Krishna was present in Vrindavan, the gopis, they would not exhibit their prema, their affection for Krishna openly. They were hiding from others. Because the concern was, Krishna should not be criticized. If someone comes to know that we have affairs with Krishna, then people will criticize Krishna. They will dishonor Krishna. They will disgrace Krishna. Therefore, they were concerned and they were hiding their ecstasy. But now Krishna is no more there. Krishna is not in Vrindavan. He's already gone to Mathura. Whom will they criticize? And if they criticize us, it doesn't matter. Jiva Goswami says that Krishna is present in Vrindavan. He's just behind the bushes, hiding in the bushes and watching the fun, how this. And why he puts all his devotees in separation? Because that fire of separation is so purifying. See, there are two types of love. One is a sanyoga and other is a vipralambha. In sanyoga, Krishna is sitting next to the devotees. In sanyoga, in union, Krishna and devotees very close. Krishna is sitting next to the devotee. But in vipralambha, love in separation, is million times higher than sanyoga, because in vipralambha, Krishna is everywhere. Like Uddhav Priya Prabhu, he's sitting next to me. Now I can see him sitting here. But in vipralambha, Uddhav Priya Prabhu is here, everywhere. So Krishna in vipralambha means Krishna is present everywhere. Not only that, Jiva Goswami writes, everything becomes Krishna. First is Krishna is everywhere. And second thing is, everything becomes Krishna. And third thing Jiva Goswami writes, even devotee's existence becomes Krishnamayi, Krishna conscious. Even that body also becomes so spiritual, completely, totally Krishnamayi. So therefore, Krishna gives that experience of separation to all his Brajavasis.